Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff that I got at Ulta. I wanted to try these things out, so I wanted to kind of do like a first impression with you guys to see how I feel about these products. These are the new Pacifica line, so I wanted to give these a try. They're supposed to be mattifying, so I wanted to see how I feel, and I wanted to show you guys my first impression of it when I use it. So I'm just gonna go over some of the things that I got. So I got this Pacifica Cherry Matte Primer. I got their Pacifica 100% vegan, cruelty-free luminous translucent setting powder, and it looks like this. I also got their Cherry Matte setting spray, which I'm so excited to try this out because you guys know that here in Tampa it's so humid, and I want to have a really good matte face because I tend to be very oily along my T-zone, especially now with this humidity. And I got the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Just looks like this. I got the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, which I've heard really good things about from Casey Holmes. I also got the Pacifica Cherry Bomb Cherry Cheek Powders. Got the Pacifica Alight Clean Foundation, 100% vegan, cruelty free, oil free, anti-shine plus satin finish. So looks like this, and the shade that I got was Warm Medium 27WM. So I went ahead and I already wet the sponge, so it's very soft, super soft, as you can see, very bouncy and soft. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with priming my face. So I'm gonna start by priming my face. Let's see if the smell is overpowering. Smells like cherries. Definitely smells like cherries. So I'm gonna put it everywhere, but I want to make sure that I focus it where I mostly get oily. And it's not a silicone type of primer, it's very creamy, but like a light creamy, if that makes sense. I always have to have my coffee with me, no matter what. Always. Always. Now I'm going to go in with the foundation, and this is a pump foundation, which is pretty cool. And I'm just waiting for it to come out since it's new. Okay, so I put one pump. Just one pump. Let's see. Okay, so that one little pump is basically enough for half of my face. So I'm just gonna work that in. I'm gonna go ahead and put another pump. So this has like a sunscreen kind of smell to it. And on camera it's kind of looking like it's lighter than my body, but it's just a little lighter. It's like a shade lighter. You could just bronze it up as usual and it'll look fine. So, first thoughts on this, it's very, for me at least, it's very full coverage. I only needed one pump on this side and one pump on this one, which is good. Worried because it looks dewy on me, and with that I worry because you see it's kind of like shiny. Okay, so it did say it had a satin finish, so let's see how it turns out. So now that it's really well into the skin, to the touch, it's like sticky and it's coming off on my fingers. I don't know, guys. Anyway, like I said, this is full coverage for me. I don't tend to like really go overboard and make it like, I'm guessing you can build it up, but I don't want to because luckily I don't really have that many problem areas on my skin. But it is a full coverage foundation in my opinion, and I feel like you can build it up. I hate when you touch foundations and you touch it and it's like sticky to the touch. I hate that, especially because with my powder foundation, with Makeup Forever powder foundation, when I touch my skin it's super smooth and I don't feel anything, and I'm a person that's always like on my hands or leaning on like my hands. So but we're gonna give this a try. I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and this concealer is once again from ColourPop and it's medium 28. Okay, so let's see. So I could have gone a shade lighter for the concealer. The concealer is kind of yellowy. It's good coverage compared to this side. It has good coverage, I think. It's a little yellowy. I could have gone lighter, a creamy kind of concealer. It's like watery creamy in a way for me. It has good coverage though. I just wish I would have gotten a shade lighter in this concealer. So far we're okay. I'm just really worried about the creaminess on my face because I know how oily I can get. So I'm just gonna go and put it right there where it mostly peeks out. So because this is a mattifying concealer, I'm gonna use the clean side of the sponge. I don't feel like it's gonna be too much product under my eye, and I don't think it'll take away from the other, from me like really getting a true feel of the other concealer, of the ColourPop concealer. So for the under eye with this sponge, I would like it to be a little more denser, so I feel like it's really doing what it's supposed to. But it's fine. So I just brightened it up just a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes with the powder. Okay, so when you open the powder, it has this top thing here, and you open it and it has like the little filter thingy there, and there's product there. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender, well, with my blender sponge, like about this much. I'm gonna put that underneath, and it smells amazing. Tap out the excess, and now I'm gonna do the same here. Okay, so I'm getting kind of like a little pinky type of color. It's looking like, you guys can't see it on the camera, it just looks white, but so I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna leave it and I'm gonna do my brows. So I'm just gonna fast forward this really quickly while I do my brows, and then I'll remove the excess. Okay, so now that I filled in my brows, I'm gonna just take any brush. Doesn't have anything on it. I don't even know what brush this is, but I'm just gonna take this and wipe out the excess. Okay, so I think to you guys it looks probably good because the camera makes it look really good probably, but it has kind of like a, it's so weird, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but okay, first of all, it's starting to separate on my nose. Do you see this right here? I'm looking at the finder, but it's starting to separate here on my nose, that foundation, first of all. Second of all, I don't know if you guys can kind of see like that kind of like weird coloring. Like it's, I don't know, kind of like a highlight kind of thing. So, first impression of the powder, not a fan. Love that it's vegan. I love that it's cruelty free. I love that it has like a shine to it, but if it's a setting powder, it has the pink and it's like just showing. It's not really. And then it definitely made my under eyes darker. You guys can't see it once again because for some reason my camera has like this really nice finish. So this camera tends to give you a really nice finish, but it's not, I'm gonna come in. So it's not like, and I'm looking up here because I want to show you. I'm trying to make sure I'm pointing right. Like, you see the darkness peeking through? Oh, perfect, right there. Okay, so you see this darkness peeking through my under eyes, and I'm separating here, and I think that was from when I wiped for the powder. So it's like separating and it's still dark under here. So okay, so far not doing too good. Just for the sake of the video, I want to go ahead and try this blush to see how it goes. You never know, maybe I'll like the blush. Now when I got this blush, the blush was $18, and I felt like that was pricey for a drugstore. I say drugstore because I got it from Ulta, but still. Shade right here, Firelit. It's a pretty color, actually. That's a pretty subtle color, and I like subtle colors because I just wear a really plain face, so I don't like colors that pop out. This brush to kind of like blend it. So it looks nice. I mean, it's not super pigmented. I'm gonna try to go in with Cherry Spirits. It's a little darker. Like I said, I did the Cherry Spirits and I did the Firelit, and if I were to be honest with you guys, the Pink Moon and the Queen of Noise, I wouldn't use them because this is pinky and this is more of a creamy color, and these are just blushes that I don't use. They're really light. I tend to go for more mauve colors and more of like orangey tone colors. So for an $18 blush palette for only 2 shades, I really wouldn't, if I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't splurge, because that to me is splurging when it comes to drugstore items. I really wouldn't spend $18 on this blush palette when you're only going to be using 2 shades. And with Wet n Wild, they have like $2 blushes, and you get way more bang for your buck, and they're very pigmented. They have a little bit of fallout, but honestly I think you can deal with a little bit of fallout and better pigmentation. So this is definitely like a no for me. I didn't bronze my face or anything like that like I normally do, because to be honest with you guys, I wanted to give this foundation an all day kind of feel for it, but as of right now, the way it's sitting on my skin, I hate that I see it on my skin. I just see it like on my skin. It's hard for me to explain. I kind of like foundations that go smoothly into the skin and not that sit on top of the skin. I hope that makes sense. So for me, the foundation was also a no. For $16, I need to love a foundation, and this foundation I just do not love. Like I said, I see breakage on my nose. I see it laying on my face. It doesn't really go with it, and the whole sticky feel of it, I'm not crazy about it. It's just not my feel. Like, I know that if it's sticky now, when I go outside into the humidity, it's gonna just be horrible. So the blush and this is a no for me as well. The translucent powder is also a no for me. I need a powder that, if I am gonna use a powder, I need a powder that's gonna really brighten me up, not that it's going to make me feel like it's darker the way I showed you guys. And especially that has like a sheen to it. Like, you see this highlight right here is from this, which it would be nice if it didn't have a color to it, but it has like a weird it has like this kind of color to it, to be honest with you guys, like a berry type of highlight color to it, and that mixed with under my eyes, it made it darker, so that's not something that I'm looking for neither. So this was a no for me as well. So the only thing left for me to say that I really need to try is the Cherry Matte Setting Spray and the Mattifying Primer, to see if it does anything different. So I can do a separate video on that to see how I like it, but as of right now, I'm not crazy about these products. The blender was fine. It's only $5, so this does the job, and I think it worked really well with everything. It doesn't soak up the product, which is really good. And then once again, the concealer from ColourPop, I just wish that it was a shade lighter, so I will be trying that in a shade lighter. And I believe that's all the products. So like I said, it's not my cup of tea. Everybody's skin is different. I don't want you guys to think that because it didn't work for me, it's not going to work for you. But I am here to give you guys my honest opinion 100% all the time with everything and anything. So for the price, and for like basically for the price, if it's just not doable, it's not doable. I wouldn't splurge on a blush palette, like I said, when you can get something for a better price and better quality. So this wasn't that great of a first impression for me. Sorry, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, so that way you're notified whenever I do post up a video. If you like these kind of videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Comment below to see any other videos you guys want me to try, or any other brands you want me to give a try. That's what I'm here for. I really do enjoy these videos. You guys know that makeup is my passion, especially right now with the process of where I stand with trying to conceive. So I will be doing a separate video with the foundation with my powder foundation from Makeup Forever that I do like to try these two products out for you guys to make sure that it does help. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Hey, so I just want to show you guys really quick. I know that my camera has like the blurring effect, but I just want to show you guys really quick. This is with natural light. So you see my nose, how it's separating right here, and then you see how it's like I got darkness here and here, and this is what it looks like. This is from the blush right here, which, like I said, that blush was nice, the combination, but it wasn't great. But the separation on my nose is just bothering me so much. And then I don't know if you guys could see, over here I have some texture. Over here it just like the foundation is just sitting on it, on my face. And then over here looks pretty smooth, but like I said, I don't have that much of, I don't have really a lot of problem areas. It's just my T-zone. Like I said, the foundation doesn't feel that great. And once I'm outside, I know it's gonna be an issue. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys one last look of what it looks like. It just doesn't make me look smooth and nice the way my powder foundation does. So I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys one last look before I ended this video, even though I already said bye. But I kept looking into the mirror and I was like, are you sure, Jeseth? Are you sure you don't like this? But I really don't. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys one last closer look. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.